First time making orange chicken, y'all. Y'all gonna help me with this. Cause I don't know how it's gonna turn out. But tonight I'm making orange chicken with some broccoli and some white rice. I don't have the broccoli out here, it's in the freezer. But let's see how it come out. So the first thing we're gonna do in this process, I'm gonna take my phone out my food, is cut up our chicken into cubes. And I am gonna clean it. I'm just gonna cut it first because that's just what I feel like doing. We're gonna cut these in like cubes. My knife ain't the sharpest. I need to get some new knives. You cut yours as small or as big as you want to. I'm going for about that size. And I don't think y'all need to see the boring part. So I'm gonna come back when I'm getting to the cleaning part. Okay, so my chicken is clean. I decided not to do that on camera because you clean your chicken or don't clean your chicken however you want to. So now we're gonna season. And I am gonna use this adobo. I am using Obey because I like the way it seasons. It's not actually, because actually it says you can use it for chicken. If you read the container, I like the way it tastes. I'm gonna use black pepper. I'm gonna use my chili powder. I'm gonna use my garlic powder. I'm also gonna use seasoning salt. And last but not least, I'm gonna use some ginger. And I am personally gonna use a spoon to mix this up because I don't want to touch raw. Mix it up, and then I'm gonna look and see if that's enough because I might just add a little more seasoning to this. And so I'm just gonna go right back there with the seasoning with a little more seasoning. I'm actually going to put some soy sauce in here as well. If I can get it open, just a little bit. Mind you, I'm not going off any recipe. I'm just going by what I think. So fingers crossed it is good. I see some huge pieces of chicken that I should really cut again, but I'm not. I'm gonna put a lid on this, put it in the refrigerator, let these seasonings soak in here for a little bit, and then I'll come back to do the rest. Okay, so I already did about 4 cups of flour. I seasoned my flour really good. I'm one that seasoned my meat and seasoned my flour. I'm gonna do, and mind you, I haven't done this orange chicken before, so we just rolling with it. Okay, I want it crispy, so I'm gonna do like half. That was 4 cups of flour. I'm gonna do a half a cup of cornstarch. This kind of helps with the crispiness of it. And although we saucing it up, we still want it kind of crispy. And breadcrumbs. Italian, they're supposed to be seasoned, but we already seasoned our flour, so we don't really care about that. They're not really seasoned that well, but I'm gonna do a whole cup of breadcrumbs in here, and I'm gonna shake it up. So we seasoned the flour with everything we seasoned the chicken with. So we did 4 cups of flour, a half cup of cornstarch, and 1 cup of Italian breadcrumbs so far. Let's put this up. And my top is in the freaking sink. Let me wash this real quick. Ignore the barking dog in the background. It's so annoying sometimes. Just gonna dry off my top after I cleaned it, just so I don't have all my flour stuck at the top of the lid. Just gonna shake this up. I do have my grease on. It's warming up right now, and my chicken is still in the refrigerator, but our flour is ready. So we shake it up. It still looks pretty, you know, white, but it's well seasoned. I don't even think I shake this up good enough, but there you go. All right, so it sounds like my grease is getting there with the warm. You want to make sure it's hot. I don't have a thermometer. I wait till it's bubbling up and I can hear it and it's ready for me. Okay. Okay. So I have my chicken out, and I'm just gonna. I was gonna do a wet batter, but then I decided against it. So ignore the eggs that was in the first part of the video, because we're not gonna use them. I'm just gonna coat them hands back in raw meat. It's disgusting. So our seasoning sat, and our seasoned chicken sat in the refrigerator for about an hour. Sometimes I do longer, but after an hour it's fine. So it's marinated enough. So let me wash it. And I'm about to put this lid on it and shake it up real good. Now another thing, sometimes I put the mustard on my chicken first, but I don't know. Usually I don't taste the mustard when I do it. I just don't want it to affect the taste. And if this doesn't bind good enough, next time I make it, maybe I'll use the mustard, but maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so that chicken is pretty well coated. Let me see if I can take y'all over here and y'all can actually see me dropping it in. Gotta try to. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, guys. I promise I'm gonna give me a camera soon. Okay. Yeah, I can somewhat halfway. Stuck in the down. Okay. So that's nice and bubbly. We're gonna go ahead and drop some chicken in here. That's actually a good view. Okay, that should be enough. We don't want to crowd it too much in there. Try to separate them because they will cook together, kind of. So, I'm try to separate a little bit. We're going to leave that in there to let it cook. And we'll be back when that first batch is done. Okay, so we got a new batch in there. This is what I just took out. Looks really crispy. But you see a pot there, that means we're about to get started with the rest. Okay, it's gonna be hands-free, so we're gonna do things this way. We got our pot. I'm gonna turn it on. So we're gonna put some butter in here. About half a stick of butter. And do like a cup of water. And 2 cups of water. So we're gonna do butter, 2 cups of water. I'm gonna let that boil. Once that comes to a boil. Actually, I'm gonna put my seasoning in this. And this is what we're gonna do our broccoli and let it pre-boil first. So I just put some adobo, put some seasoning salt. Not gonna be seasoned as much because it doesn't need it. And some pepper. I'm gonna let that boil with our onions. So I cut up a whole small onion. I'm gonna put in here. Different cutting board because I did not want to wash the other one, and I didn't want to cross contaminate. So. Because when it starts boiling, we'll add our broccoli and add some milk and our salt. But we don't wait till the broccoli cooks. Okay, so the broccoli has been steamed. We got another batch of chicken on here going, and we're gonna work with this broccoli for now. So I'm going to we're gonna use this chili crisp oil, and I'll put about 1.5 tablespoons in there. Get all this oil off here. Add that in, and then guys, we're gonna add the sweet and sour sauce. Store-bought, not making it. The sweet and sour orange chicken stir fry sauce into the pot. I'm gonna use my speaker open. That's just what we do around here, okay? I think I'm gonna need both of these. I picked these up at Aldi's. I'm gonna let y'all know if I need to doctor them up more than I already have. Dang. I need a knife for this. Okay. And I am gonna add water to these to get all the little stuff out of the bag. Close this up. Shake. Put it in there. Use this top even though that's wrong top. Did so I'm looking for it. Pour it in here. I'm gonna show you how it looks. I can kind of see from there, but so when we add in our looks pretty good. Looks like more chicken to me. I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken that I have cooked into the broccoli. And I just turned this oven, so yeah, I'm using that piece of chicken that gets full there. It's fine. We usually work a lot better than that. Actually, I'm just gonna eat it. Well, let me just see. We're probably gonna add a little more of the chicken, but we're not gonna add all the chicken in here. All right, guys, this is pretty much our orange chicken. I'm trying to think, if I had some oranges, that'd be good in there, but I don't have any. And usually I would use minced garlic, but I don't have any of that either. We're using what we got, okay? Don't judge me. And this is gonna be hot as ever. I'm just gonna add like maybe the rest, half of the chicken that's frying now into this, because I want my stuff to be saucy still. But I'll show you the ending when it's done. So that's it for the orange chicken. I'm gonna pair this with rice. It's just gonna be minute rice. I'm not gonna do that on camera. This video already long enough. And I'm gonna make them some homemade cookies, which is gonna be on another video, not on this one. But it's part of this meal, but it's gonna be a different video because, like I said, it's already long enough. So check y'all next time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you would have did different, what you liked about it. Even if you think it's gonna be nasty, it's not, because I tasted it and it's fine. But even if you think it's gonna be nasty, you can put that down in the comments too.